Hey everyone, it's Ryzen, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 FES. Well, let's hand in these requests. Yep, I got the 5 bronze figurines. Actually, got it very quickly. Alright. Don't think there's really anything else now. I'll probably fuse Valkyrie with Dekaja on the next episode. I don't know. Pretty easy to get that. But anyway, we're going to be moving on to the next episode. Next part of Tartarus. Want to use Yukari, Junpei, and Akihiko. Recommended personas are, of course, the exact same ones that I have before. The only difference is that you actually will need Yomotsu Shikome and Lilim now. I just kept held on to them because I figured I'd be... Well, I thought that you could actually encounter these guys on floor 36. Well, floor 41 to 46, but I was wrong. But either way, it's still a good idea to have them because you will be encountering enemies that you will need those personas on, or to use against, come floor 48. They add a few enemies to the mix. They also remove a few enemies. But, yeah, all these guys are like level 20. Now, I do need to get to level 20, so that's really not negotiable before taking on the boss. So we're gonna just show off some enemies and then likely do some grinding. Well, I'll do some off-screen. Normally I'm level, I think, 18 for the golden beetles, but I didn't feel like fighting that much last time. That's why that battle was so hard, by the way. Normally it's not that hard. The Adamant Beetle, I've shown this guy off. He takes way too damn long to kill. I would just run from him. He's not worth fighting. He does not give enough experience for the time it takes to kill him. You can still encounter Lustful Snakes, by the way. But anyway, these are the killing hands. And these guys we want to use Lilim on. They are weak to fire, but the problem with these guys is that they have ice spells. Do not use Pyro Jack. Don't do it. It will not end well for you. But anyway, we want to set Junpei to knock down for these guys. And go ahead and use Agi. We don't have Maragi, unfortunately, but oh well. Now, I preempted them, so I could use Pyro Jack and Maragi on the first turn to see if I could knock them all down. But after that, you'd have to switch to Lilim. But I like to just use Lilim right away. This happens most often with fire and ice personas, by the way, where, yeah, they can hit that element, but they're weak to it, to the opposing element that the enemy has. Light and Dark also share the same problem.
It's weak against...
Let's go. But yeah, I am horribly weak compared to these guys. Just to give you an idea, these guys are level 22, and I'm level 17, so I'm taking a huge damage penalty, and they're getting a damage increase on me that we need to take care of, because it's about this point in the game where enemy levels start really jumping. And we need to, well, level up to catch up to them. Once you catch up to them, the game's difficulty is much easier. And that didn't kill them all? You're kidding. Of course. But yeah, that was a lot of damage. Let's take the experience card. So the experience card went off the screen first. came down first, so therefore it's this first one on the left. And, wow, I expected to get more experience than that. Oh well. Oh. I forgot it's not like portable. You have to talk to the character to get them to... Yukari, I wanted you to actually heal me, not check your equipment. I may even bring Mitsuru in when I do my grinding, just to get her up some levels, depending on... I just bring whoever is the lowest level characters and switch them in as I need to keep them relatively leveled. What the hell?
Strike first.
Well, these are Dark Eagles.
Give me a sec. I'll
Something
scan the
came up
target.
on my laptop. I'm not really... I think AVG popped up. A laptop? My PC. The Dark Eagles, we want to use Oberon for. They're weak to lightning. Let's go ahead and set Akihiko to knock down. See if they can do whatever. But, yeah, let's scan them. And we want to use Mazio on these guys. That means I've knocked them all down, by the way. Actually, no, it doesn't necessarily mean that. It just means I knocked at least one of them down. Never mind. But, anyway, these guys know when they're weak to lightning, obviously. They have Garula, Magaru, Dia, and they also dodge Pierce. That's an ability that doubles your evasion against Pierce attacks. Kind of annoying.
There's only one enemy left. Just one more.
I can't lose.
But, yeah, they're pretty tough.
Okay.
You'll also notice that I'm having a difficult time getting, shuffle times to trigger. And that's because,
My skill level has increased.
well,
Junpei is leveled up.
I'm not ending battles with all-out attacks. And this is another reason why I'm going to be grinding to level 20. Because that will make my all-out attacks do a lot more damage. And now we got the crying tables.
Strike first. Give me a sec.
And
I'll
that is
scan the target.
necessary to get more shuffle times, which will in turn get you more experience cards, which in turn will level you up faster.
Got it.
These guys are weak against ice, but again, we do not want to use Jack Frost. It is not a good idea. We want to use Yomotsu Shikome. The reason for that is because these guys have Maragi and Agilao, which is the level 2 fire single target spell. So, they're weak to ice, obviously. And they also have Dekaja, which dispels buffs. I don't know why they have that. I think it only single targets. But, yeah, I'm not sure
Keep it up.
how that would possibly
That's it.
be useful to them.
Here's our chance.
I mean, maybe if you had auto buffs, but...
Let me out.
But yeah, Yomotsu Shikome is not weak to fire, which is why I'm using that persona.
I couldn't defeat it.
I couldn't finish.
It's weak against
There's
ice.
two more,
Wufu skill.
Enemies here.
I defeated an enemy. Keep it
One
up.
of them is the Maniacal Book, which I would just run from. It has no weakness. And I believe it has... Well, it has a weakness. It's weak to dark, which we can't really take advantage of. Ow.
Don't overdo it.
Yeah, these guys are kicking my ass. That's not good.
Hikari-chan defeated an enemy.
I could not take a concentrated attack against any of the enemies here.
Balance. Attack. Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Let me
If you are trying to level up in an area where you're under leveled, save after every like 10 minutes or so, and that's nice. Thanks, game. It's really not worth healing mid-battle. Yeah, Yukari loses experience, big deal. That actually doesn't matter. Yomotsu Shikome can learn Mudo without a problem.
My skills.
But, Oh, I wanted to revive Hikari, unfortunately. And let's have her heal me up. And, I have to go check whatever my computer is trying to do. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, AVG apparently updated and wants me to restart now. It's like, no, please don't do that right now. But, yeah, I may not show off the Maniacal books, because really, I would just run from them. I mean, yeah, if I encounter one, sure, I'll show it off and I'll fight it, but I would just use Jack Frost and use Sonic Punch on them so you can be immune to Bufala. Adamant Beetle, come on. Don't ever fight that guy, he takes too long. But, yeah. Obviously, the best ones to fight are the red shadows. Which would be the Lustful Snakes again, and have to freaking wait for Yukari's slow ass to get up here. I don't know why the pathing does that sometimes. Ah, the Enslaved Beast, the last enemy I really care about. Yeah, you see how Fuka's saying they're strong enemies? That means you're underleveled. I mean, if she's saying that to non-red shadow enemies, that's a problem. You don't want to be doing that. Or have her saying that. But anyway, these guys we do want to use Pyro Jack for. They're level 23, by the way. Set Junpei to knock down. And let's use Agi. There's more than 2, which I don't think there can be. I would use Maragi, but I don't need to here.
The enemy is down.
But, yeah, they have Double Fang and Swift Strike and Counter. So, if they both use Swift Strike, you're probably dead at these levels. So, preemptive them. Don't let that happen. Even if you're level 18, that might kill you.
It seems like it's weak against fire.
But, yeah, I mean, even enemies much stronger than you can just kill with preemptive strikes without really an issue. Uh-oh, that's not good.
There's one enemy left.
That's the last one.
Junpei goes for him, I think. It's good. Not that it's gonna matter.
Enemy is down.
I've been waiting for this. Okay.
You do a little bit more damage to, just one enemy with an all-out attack.
The enemy's gone. Great job, guys.
Really? Just money? Fine, I'll take the money. Yeah, I'm not leveling very quickly without the experience cards. That's not good. Let's see if I can find these Maniacal books. Trying tables.
Strike first, but be careful.
Let's get out of here. Let's see if it's this guy. Sometimes they come alone. Nah, it's a stupid Adamant Beetle. Well, I've got grinding to do, so I'm probably going to end it here. But, yeah, the only enemy I did not show off is the Maniacal book. And, I'm probably not going to show him off. Just run from him. Sometimes he shows up with other enemies, too. I would still just run. They're really annoying. See if it's this guy, but... yeah, they have a couple of things that's really annoying about them.
First, but be careful.
They'll be in the Bestiary, of course. They're level 21, 119 HP, 68 SP. They absorb ice, which is why you have to use Sonic Punch to damage them. They're immune to light. They're weak to darkness. I would not use Mudo on them. It is too inaccurate, even with a weakness. It's supposedly a 50% success rate. That is not good enough. That's not worth it. Especially since they only have 119 HP. But they have Bufala that will kill you if you are my levels and you are not immune to it or resistant to it, which I believe Jack Frost is he immune or is he resistant? He's immune. Good. That's even better. And it also has Marin Karin, which will charm a single target, which is annoying. A Pierce physical attack. And Spirit Drain, which will drain 20 SP from you, which is why I highly recommend running, because that can quickly drain your SP pool. So, yeah, if you really want to fight it, again, use Jack Frost and use Sonic Punch. Post-commentary here. Just wanted to give some tips when doing a lot of grinding. I recommend just going up to the boss floor, teleporting back to the first floor, saving, and then teleporting to the highest point you can go. And then just make your way up, skipping all the enemies except for red shadows and the large enemies that have 4 or 5 enemies in an encounter that typically give you a lot of experience. And get to a floor where Fuka will randomly say there's more enemies than normal. It'll either be gold shadows, in which case you can get Nihil weapons. Look for gold shadows too, by the way, while you're doing this. And then, or it'll be regular enemies, which case they'll give double experience, which will be excellent. And that's what you want. Unfortunately, I kind of forgot about that, so I'm not going to be doing that. I'll just level up on floor 48 as best I can until I get tired, and then I'll finish the rest later. We'll just go on to the next episode where I'll do some more out-of-school stuff. Also, if anybody has any brilliant ideas for how to handle Intrepid Knight, let me know. This is Ryzen. Thanks for watching. Take care.